everyone, this is General Oda and welcome back to our Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. So basically what I've done so far is I have ended the turn from the previous video, and we are now at turn 45, I would like to say. Here we are, back on the campaign map, and it looks like public order is pretty low here. And there will be a rebellion very soon. That's minus 95 unhappiness.
The overall
for public
happiness
order.
of
Now let's see what we can do to make this better. We are getting a good amount of income, so it doesn't really tell you what's the impact. Okay, so it does tell you the impact. The impact right now is just that the culture isn't the same. So let's try to change that by first destroying their city and building a Roman colony. So by doing that, I have effectively used up all my money on conversion. There's nothing else I can do here for this turn. However, we do have the righty on our border. We want to be careful of that. Now, since there's nothing else that we can do at the moment, instead of declaring war on Massalia, we're actually going to position our troops up here in the north in the event that there will be a war, which most likely there will be. And now we have our 3rd Legion here. Now I'm not quite sure where I want to put these guys yet, as I do want to leave at least a small standing force within Italy just in the event that there is an invasion force.
We hunger for battle.
So now that we have Batavium, we have completed our province of Cisalpina. So there's that, and then we do need another army to go. So essentially I think we'll need either 3 or 4 armies. One army to take this, and then one army to take these 2 provinces up here, and perhaps a 3rd army to take this one. However, we might just take all 3 of them with one army. Alright, so we're just going to end our turn here. Okay, we can't quite end it just yet. We have to research an additional technology. So let's actually try to improve on our military. Let's get some mercenary auxiliaries and then end our turn. So during the campaign map, which I have skipped just because nothing really happened, with the exception that we did get a trade agreement, and that's literally all that's happened, and the Righty have trespassed our territory. So here we have our spy, and I think we'll actually send these guys over here to check out the settlement. Now it doesn't seem like they have a big army, and it looks like there's another trait that we've gained for our admiral, who is now a dangerous man. Alright.
Ready for orders.
So we will be at the borders of
Waiting for more orders.
Akutoron, and then Korea is here. We should indeed raise forces after we get this settlement all sorted out. We'll convert this to either a brick kiln or amphora. Now, which one would be better? Well, we can only afford one of the two, and we also don't have the technology for the other one. So let's convert that,
Commander,
and this will be a standing force.
at your command.
But we're gonna send them to
Set up the
Ganua,
watch. Ready for orders.
and then from there, we will again have to end our turn. Alright, so again, kind of skipped through the AI moving just because it's progressively getting longer and there's really not much going on. So it looks like Pontus is either destroyed or they no longer want to trade with us. We just lost the patrician, which I believe is one of our dignitaries. Yep, he is dead. So there's a hammer up here, which means that we can actually build or expand the city, and we should definitely do that. And since this is like essentially just an island, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a farm or a villa, and then build a farm. So these guys will mostly just produce goods
Repression
versus
is
like
the
military
enforcement of your rule.
versus military buildings. Alright, so now we have another city here, or settlement, and we would want to build a cohort barracks in this province, just because these guys will probably start building our armies, reinforcing them, and that looks like it's the only one. So in Rome or in Italy, we have two barracks, or yes, a barracks and an auxiliary camp.
At your
Now the
command.
populace is still unhappy. We've encountered another faction. They are all the way down here. Alright, so it looks like they have a dragon of some sort as their standard flag. Population surplus. We have an unhappy populace in here. So their army isn't too bad in terms of size. Can we take him?
Ready for orders.
I'm sure we can. So let's set a... Let's see, should we fortify? Yes, let's
You
fortify
there!
our position.
Get to work.
So from there we will... Actually, we don't have any money, so at this point we can't do anything. So we'll end our turn here. Alright, so it's back to our turn now. And looks like this guy has an increase in rank, and there's still gonna be... Looks like there's still gonna be another rebellion
for battle.
coming in soon. So we can do a... So this is a veteran. And... let's do this audacity, as I think this would be helpful in the public order category. So this province is the new one that we just grabbed, and it is extremely unhappy. The culture penalty is pretty high, but it is slowly getting up there. Now we don't want to lose this yet, so hence why we're not moving the army out of that area. Now, basically we just need to control this and this guy to take over this province. So since we actually have money this turn, I will actually want to raise an army. But from where? seems like this would be the ideal choice. Alright, so we're gonna raise forces. So we have these two guys, House of Junia, and it looks like you can so they have different stats that allow them to do certain things. So let's do this guy. Go for House of Junia, and we'll let them be legionnaires.
Ready for battle.
We'll raise some legions to support this newfound army. So now we, before we continue, we will just look at what these other factions are.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so we're gonna end our turn here. Alright, so it looks like there is now a rebellion on our hands by the people of Noria, which was to be expected. But what's pretty awesome is that the moment we come back on this turn, we have 10,000 denarii. So we have a new objective issued by the Senate of Rome, and it wants us to control 25 settlements either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies, and that's plus another 7,500. That's a pretty good deal. So let's see our mission successful, and basically, wow, basically we've, I think, bonus objectives completed is 1 out of a quarter. So we've maintained 60 units in total, so now we have 7,000. So that's pretty nice bonus for us. We can now raise bigger armies, or more armies. And well, at the same time, we can also hire some equites in our next turn. So now we can actually do some queuing up. But the main thing is that we want to actually upgrade some of these guys. So plus 12 public order. I think public order is pretty good in Rome. Or it's actually very good in Rome. So let's see what we can do that would benefit us in a way that would generate more more wealth and food. So this guy would be one. This guy not so much. And then we go to another province, and we have that we can actually build irrigation ditches, which is pretty useful. And we can actually finally make this a Roman colony, expand its size, and we have effectively just spent 10 grand.
At your command.
Alright, gonna leave this guy at the city here.
Commander.
This guy will be loaded up by the next turn. And it looks like we have trespassers. Oh wait, this is the rebel army. Well,
Ready for orders.
we can just wait for them to come to us for now. Or we can destroy them. Let's destroy them.
To victory!
Oh, they ran away. Alright, so we're just gonna end our turn here. After we assign that man some skill points.
At your command.
So it looks like the veteran has an additional skill. Let's just give him more military training, and we'll end our turn now. So it looks like we have another slave uprising going on. It's the same video, so I'm just gonna skip this. Alright, so now we're back to our turn, and it looks like our 4th Legion General has died of natural causes, unfortunately. So we'll give him a veteran legionnaires, and now we need to bring a successor. And since we are the House of Julia, we'll bring bring a guy named Decimus Numerius Veterus as our new
Ready for
Legion
orders.
commander. So he is now fortified at this position. Now, the guy, Decimus, has died of a natural cause. And looks like there was an assassination attempt on one of my guys, Publius Varius Varro, which is our veteran, I believe, and I think he's dead. So it seems like people are still unhappy somehow. All of a sudden, it goes from relatively good public order to like 0 because I built a farm. Let's go for the additional money versus food. Now we also we had a slave uprising somewhere, Medlin, which is here, but doesn't really show where they are. But to be safe,
We hunger for battle.
we should change our stance back to none and return to the
Hold
provincial
this
capital
garrison.
in the event that they decide to attack.
Ready for orders. At your
So
command.
Equites will be coming in the next turn,
We hunger for battle.
and since we can't actually hire anyone decent here, we will get some axe warriors. Actually, we'll get some more cavalry. I think that'd be more beneficial for us. And we will end our Let's Play here. Thank you guys for watching.